Alright, welcome back to 2 Owls in a Trench Coat. I'm Midheart3, and today we are back in Dragon Age Origins. So, a little update. I moved. Yes, I moved. And this room is way different than what I'm used to. The ceilings are really high, so if it sounds really weird, forgive me, because I really can't do anything about it at the moment. New environments, people. Nothing I can do at the moment. I'm gonna test and see how this is, how it sounds, and then go from there, really. So last time we made it to the Brecilian forest. We made it to the Dalish camp. We talked to the leader, Zathrin, and he told us that there are werewolves. So we have to head into the Brecilian forest to kill Witherfang and bring back the heart so we can cure the elves of this curse, because their hunters were attacked. Probably not just hunters, their people were attacked. So in order to stop them from being turned into werewolves, or to help cure them from turning into werewolves, we need to find this Witherfang, kill them, and bring back their heart. So, in our last episode, we went around the camp, we heard their stories, we did their quests, we picked up their quests, we read their lore, and we're going to head into the Brazilian forest this episode. But first, I think I found someone with 2 to survival. So, to do Allura, is that what it's called? Allura's Brazilian forest? Yes. Allura's Hala. You need someone with a survival skill of 2 or greater. And for some strange reason, I just keep forgetting about that, and I just don't have anyone with 2 to survival or higher. Except for Zevran, which is surprising. But that's just the way it is. I think it just shows up like that because I didn't give him 2 to survive. I don't think I gave him 2 to survival. I can't remember if I did. Anyway, we'll talk to Allura.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Yeah, so with our survival skill, we will examine the Hala.
And? What do you think?
Oh, okay, so maybe I was wrong. Okay.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
Oh, we can still try to calm the Hala. Does everyone feel free to jump in at any moment?
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love.
Oh, thank heaven.
Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so that worked. Thank you, Zevran. Wait. So you mean to tell me that another Hala was injured? Bitten on the leg, in fact, and you just didn't notice, or you just didn't look? Is it too low that you can't see? I have that problem with high shelving. If it's too high and out of my height range, I can't see it. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Alright, cool. So that is done. Sorry, Zevran. We need a warrior in this party. 3 rogues and a mage just ain't gonna cut it. But thanks for your help, nonetheless.
Braska.
Yes.
Alright, cool. We've got the gang. The gang is back together. Let's get moving. Alright, I think we're going into what is known as the West Brecilian Forest, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's more outward. Did we get that outward? With the statue of Finral facing this tree. I realized that it's outside of the camp for a reason, so it's still there, for lore reasons, so you can pick up lore about it, but it's on the outskirts of the camp because he's a traitor. And they banished him over here. But it's really funny because they made him face this tree. So it's kind of like he's on timeout. That's great. For betraying the Elven Pantheon, both the evil and the good side of the Elven Pantheon, you are on timeout, Fenrir. Yes. Alright. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes, please. Yes, most powerful foe slain was freaking Flemeth. It was difficult. Where to explore? Oh, only 61%? I feel like I've been everywhere. Okay, maybe not everywhere, but most places. Area unlocked, West Brecilian Forest. Cool. Alright then. So, backtracking, what I should have said was, before you come into the West Brecilian Forest proper, you should definitely pick up all the lore, the quests, because they're going to make you go into the Brecilian Forest anyway. Wow, this is actually very pretty. I mean, sure, there may be spirits around here, possibly demons, the whole lot. But it's very pretty. Oh, look, there's red arrows. Alright, cool. So there are enemies that we'll have to fight. There's a ton of elf fruit. Gosh, we should have came here before. Oh, they got this, like, blue fire. It kind of reminds me of Fable 3, that town in the woods. They also had these silver light, like, torches. Interesting. It looks like glass. I don't actually know. But it's very pretty. Oh shoot, there's werewolves. Alright, remember, in order to not become a werewolf, you just simply must not be bitten. It is that easy. I can't see myself. I don't know if I've been bitten.
It is begun, as you say.
Okay, done with you now.
Okay. Oh, and there's just a random wolf.
As you say.
Lovely. Oh, and there's a blight wolf. Even better.
It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Nice. Alright. I don't think we've seen a blight wolf before. I know we've seen a few blight bears. Alright, let's loot everything. Lesser warmth balm. And some money. Cool. Even if you're turned into a werewolf, doesn't mean you won't have a coin pouch on you, hidden somewhere. Okay, hold on. Okay, it seems like most of these paths are interconnecting. It's hard to tell because you can see the path is the darkened brown, and then there's the green, and there's that path where we first entered. So from the Dalish camp, there's that path immediately to the right. I don't know if that goes down to the path that we're about to go into, but I'm hoping to explore the entire Brecilian Forest today. Is this fallen tree? Oh, cool. So that's where the rare iron bark is. Cool. We can pick some of that up. I guess we'll just continue on the path that we are. Okay, so the path splits. There's a great bear. Dude, do we want to fight this bear? Yeah, let's fight this bear.
Very well. It shall be done.
This could be famous last words kind of thing.
As you
But
say.
we're pretty strong at this point. Oh no. Is that a Templar? A corpse. Footmail, Viridium. Yeah, it looks like a dead Templar. Interesting. Well, they did say Anarin was here? Or somewhere around here. So maybe that's that? Oh, Andraste's Grace. Andraste's Grace. Alright, cool. Gift. We'll give that to Liliana sometime soon. Oh, game saving. Oop. Do I really want to cross the river? I mean... Alright then. We're gonna go over there and we're going to talk to them. We're gonna try and talk to them. Swift Runner.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish and the human of all things, to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
Okay, so we have a few options. I mean, I guess we can just straight up try and kill them, but he's not attacking, so I have no real reason to want to fight him at all. He could not be associated with Witherfang at all. He could just be a werewolf of his own accord. Probably. And who are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Okay, so we can intimidate or we can persuade and say, I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
This seems like this has been going on for a while. And it seems like a deeper rabbit hole than we originally thought. You talk of Zathrian as if you know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Wow, okay, so you're just gonna threaten him right here, right in front of me. Okay. I wonder if I can ask. Tell me more about this curse of yours.
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Yep. Alright, bye. Okay. Alright, so this path splits. More things to kill on the left. On the right, and then the iron bark is straight ahead. So we'll head straight ahead, collect the iron bark, and then we'll head back.
It shall be done.
Never mind. We're fighting stuff now.
Very well. It is begun.
I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes. Now you fall!
As you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun.
Cool. Well, not really cool, but it is what it is. So some lesser health polis, and a werewolf pelt. Oh joy. More stuff to put in our inventory. More lesser health pulses and werewolf pelts. Werewolf pelts. Lesser injury kit. And some money. There's some elf fruit in a tree. Well, hidden in a tree. Some more elf fruit on top of the hill. It's very misty in here. Alright, let's see. I thought it was closer, but I guess not. So crossing a bridge. Oh, good.
I shall do it.
What I totally wanted to fight right now was an ogre and some dark.
I shall do it.
I'm not surprised that they're here though.
I never liked this part.
As you say.
I never liked this part either, Liliana.
Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
Alistair, I was fighting him. We're not done. There's a guy down there. And there's an X. Oh, there's some rubble. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a guy down here. Yeah.
Very well.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
It shall be done.
Okay. Going back over here, because I'm not missing out on this pile of blood. Dear heavens. Oh no, he squashed the Hurlock. Poor thing. Look at her looking down. She's like, oh shoot, poor thing. But this ogre has silver cord necklace, which is +5 to spirit resistance and +2% to spell resistance. The central gem of this piece serves merely as a clasp for the cord, a weave of silver almost ethereal in weight. It may be of mortal origin, but it is far too delicate to have felt hammer or tong, so... Okay, so someone took great care and it wasn't forged. So there's that. Have we seen that before, though? I feel like we have. I feel like we've had the silver cord in our inventory. Someone must hold that somewhere. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this tree wants to fight. Alright, let's do it.
Best be wary.
As you say. I shall do it. Very well.
Excellent.
That's not excellent. I didn't want to fight a tree. Sorry, my dude. I didn't want to do that. Alright, but we got some iron bark. So we can bring that back. This path that we're on continues to the north exit to the east forest, but we're not done here yet. Back over there was that rubble and a sparkly thing that is being marked as an ancient tombstone, so we're going to check that out. Alright, so in the rubble, there's, an ox bone and a painted sky ball. The heck? This almost perfect orb is made of polished black stone and has been painted to look like the night sky, complete with constellations. It's a gift. Cannot be sold. Okay. We'll take that. Oh no! Oh wait, no. Wait. Is this... a... Okay, it's a skeleton. Oh, okay, so it may be a dead elven hunter. Okay, it may be, because it didn't look like a Hurlock. Oh. Oh. As I survive this weird smoke. So that's the site of power for the Brecilian forest? I don't think there's another one in the Brecilian forest. You see a tombstone before you, it gives you an uneasy feeling. Yeah, it's probably best if we just leave this tombstone alone. Maybe it will be important later on, especially if it had us all standing there looking like that. I don't trust it, but now that I've looked at it, I have to come back and see it. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of skeletons around here. Oh, there's another tree person. Hopefully they won't try and fight us. Maybe we can talk to them? Hopefully we can talk to them. How do I get down from here? Can I walk over here? No, I can't walk over there. So there's some elf fruit down here. There's more of those tree people. I can tell they look weird. They've got like legs. And there's more werewolves. I hope this doesn't have any consequences later on.
We must fight.
Okay.
It's begun.
Fighting more werewolves.
I shall do it. Very well.
Here comes trouble!
For the Grey Wardens!
It shall be done, as you say.
I'm seeing that some of them are rabid,
Well,
so they're probably feral, lost their minds. Werewolf pelts and money, and nothing. Unfortunately. Okay, can I walk down here? Oop, don't want to anger the trees. Oh shoot, I've angered the trees. Ah, that's what I get for exploring off the beaten path. You anger trees. Alright, come on. Up here. I don't want to anger anybody else.
Very well.
I will fight if I must. In the strike.
It shall be done.
Brilliant!
The trees have no worldly possessions to give. That's good. Trees shouldn't have money. Alright, so that is to the southeast forest. Nope, nope. Oh, wow. I'm really close to a level up. Oof. Okay, so that's to the southeast. Alright, so we'll continue down. I don't want to go through that row of trees. I really don't want to fight those trees. There's a grand oak clearing that I'd like to get to. Maybe that'll go... That's south. The other place is east. So it's gotta be north. Yeah, there's another tree in there. Yeah, this place is pretty. My gosh. There's... Ooh! Another corpse! Reduces hostility. Oh, and plus 10% to healing effects received. This was formed from several braided strips of dark material. One feels ice cold to the touch. Okay. Another extremely hot, yet another seems almost to have a pulse of its own. Oh. Demon belt. Okay, demon belt. Demonic. Evil belt. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this guy. Hello? Are you okay?
Who comes?
Oh, you're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Uh. Okay, so we're met with a few options here. So we can take him back to the Dalish camp. We can examine him. We can try to revive him for questioning, like the cruel person we probably would be if we needed questions answered. We can check the hunter's equipment. We can kill him while he's unconscious, or we can leave the hunter where he is. So first we can examine him. His wounds are deep and some are still bleeding heavily. Oh gosh. The result of an attack by a creature with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, I'm not gonna rob him. So we're just gonna take him back to Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Alright, cool. And we get +4 from Gwen and Liliana for helping him. And we get some approval from the Dalish camp. But if you loot him while he's unconscious, or you kill him, you get his War Axe, Dagon's War Axe, which has a damage of 7.80, a critical chance of 1.30%, armor penetration of 2.90, and a strength modifier of 1.10. Plus 10% to nature resistance, plus 4 to attack, and has 1 slot for runes. You can find Dagon's boots, which are Dagon's boots. Light boots, reinforced tier 5, requires a strength of 17, armor of 1.75, fatigue of 0.55%, and plus 2 to constitution. A figurine, which is a plot item, a small bit of maple wood, carved to look like a Dalish hunter with a bow drawn. Alright, but since we have saved him, maybe we'll go back and we'll see Dagon walking around. Hopefully. Alright, but continuing onward, we have some more elf route. We're now traveling on the right path, so the path immediately from the entrance from the Dalish camp. I wish I could cross these trees, man. But this place is beautiful, as I've said a few times before. Alright, continuing on this path, there's a blight wolf. Did we kill him? I don't think we did. I don't remember killing this blight wolf. But there's some death root by the lake where the body of the Blight Wolf was. A little upward from the path. See, the thing that puts apart the Brecilian forest from everything else is that you can climb the hills. Before, there's really no hills that you can climb, so you don't get to explore much off the beaten path. But here you can explore off the beaten path, and you are encouraged to explore off the beaten path, like I am doing now. I thought I was falling down a freaking hill. But here we are. Oh no, it's a skeleton. With some inscribed leather armor. That's actually better than what she's wearing. We'll take that. And some... Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, heading back up. Okay. Ooh, everyone's pouring down that hill. Okay, looking around, making sure I haven't missed anything. Alright, following the path under this fallen log with the moss or leaves covering it, we head to that junction where that waterfall is, where we were talking to Swift Runner. So we can go now follow the path where we saw the tree. The trees that want to fight us. Cool. Oh wait, or did I miss it? Did I miss it? I don't think so. Nope, here we are. Saving. Cool. My favorite. I just love when it happens. Please don't try and fight me.
Ahead.
No, I don't want to fight you.
It is begun.
Oh, okay, you can't stun a tree.
As you say.
You can't stun a demon-possessed tree.
It is begun.
If we have to fight any more trees, we should probably heat our weapons. Have one put fire on our weapons. Okay, we're not going to go over there because there are trees over there. Okay, but this tree looks different from the other trees. Grand oak. Come on, dude. You didn't have to come down here and fight me. I was just trying to talk to the grand oak.
I shall do it. It shall be done, as you say. It is begun.
Okay. Grand oak.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Alright, so we have a few options. We can persuade him and say that we're a werewolf, but we want to go through the whole thing. So you're not going to attack me, are you?
Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou thinkst it far too
The tree
soon,
just disintegrated behind us.
might I ask of thee a boon?
But first, why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
A poetry? Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
Well, thank you. I'm thoroughly entertained. A poetry. Poetry. Yes, okay. But what's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
What's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Very well. I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Very cool. Quest updated. Not Nature of the Beast. Not Rare Iron Bark. Oh, do we need to find more Rare Iron Bark? Okay, maybe we do. Alright, cool. Awesome curse. Right. Companions. Internet. Okay. Maybe it is Nature of the Beast? Recover the stolen acorn from the Mad Hermit. Oh, so there's a Mad Hermit here too. Cool. That's just what I needed as well. Mad Hermit. Up on this hill is a landmark tree, so if you have dog with you, then that spot is important to you. There's a little camp here. Bedroll. And a fire. And a tent. Ooh. Bedroll, fireplace, and this is a nice looking clearing. Alright, this campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. Continue. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants. Continue.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give you more clues as to its nature. Continue. Inspect the tent. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. Alright. Let's just get out of here. This doesn't seem safe. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing laden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs, and you yawn. As it has been a long journey, perhaps it is safe to rest here.
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
You're right. It's so hard to think clearly. You almost turn to head back, but with the last of your willpower, you pull out of your delirium as if it were a dream. The vision of the campground dissipates. Oh, great. Before you is a cold and long-dead campsite filled with bones of many travelers who have been lured here by a shade, which now angrily lunges toward you. Great. Great. Okay.
It shall be done, as you say. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still. I don't like it here. I don't like it here at all.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Oh, I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. Okay, so that was a little location called the Abandoned Campsite. So, found in the West Brecilian forest, we're giving choices while interacting with the campsite. And the best course of action is after that first cutscene ends, before you can interact with anything else, just leave. Because the longer you stay, the less energy and power you have to fight it, so the weaker you are when you fight the Shade. Because either way, you're gonna end up fighting the Shade. So interacting gives you like this debuff, and once your resistance falls to -6, everyone will fall unconscious and suffer an injury afterwards. And except for the character with the highest willpower, mind you. And the Shade will then show itself and attack the party. So like I said, best course of action, after that first part, just leave. But since I don't want everyone to fall unconscious, and I don't remember who has the highest willpower, I actually want to check that out. Who of us has the highest willpower? Alright, my willpower is only 27. Liliana's is 21. Wen's is 38. And Alistair's is 24. Okay, so Wen, of course, carrying this team upon her back, would have stayed awake. Alright, cool. So let me get my level up in. Alright, so let's loot everything. Pile of bones, there's some Dalish gloves. The Greater Shade dropped only an injury kit. Some split mail gloves on a skeleton by the water. On a pile of bones under a tree, there's some elf root. And there's this chest back here. Whoa, here's where the real magic is. Alright, so the Greater Health Pulse, a Greater Ice Salve, a Dusk Ring, +3 to Cunning, -1 to Strength. The signs of dwarven craftsmanship on the ring are clear. Carved from a single flawless piece of amethyst, it is heavy and cool to the touch. When equipped in a set of the ring named Dawn, the character gains a bonus to armor. Oh, okay. And then a gift of Dalish gloves. Cool, alright, so we can head out of here, this danger area. Thanks for letting me know, Grand Oak. I don't want to fight those trees. There's some elf fruit back there, but you know what? I'm not willing to chance it at the moment. If I have to come back and I have to fight those trees, then I'll come back and I'll fight those trees. But I don't really want to fight those trees. Okay, so we've been tasked to find that acorn for this tree. So, you have encountered a friendly tree in the Brecilian forest that speaks in strange rhymes. The Grand Oak claims that the mad hermit elsewhere in the forest has stolen its precious acorn and has asked you to get it back for him. Okay, we just need to figure out where he is. Yes. Looking at our map, we're close to the southeast exit to the east forest, but either way we're going to end up in the east forest, so I guess we'll just continue on the path that we are on, and we'll take the southeast. Okay, so looking at our map, there's a thing up there. And it seems to be a straight path and more trees. Okay, so...
You fare well?
Can you... Oh, she actually doesn't have that power. I really thought that she did. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't know. Alright, time to punch more
As you
trees.
say. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say, I shall do it.
The trees are falling and Liliana is laughing. Alright, following the road, we've come to a fork. Okay. So down here is this forest barrier. Alright, so heading right first, there's this weird fog. Whoop. And we seem to be on the same side.
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
Okay, so we have been granted passage. Okay, find a way past the magical barrier in the forest. The way deeper into the forest is blocked by some magical barrier. To get past, you must find some way to or trick it. Heading north from the magical barrier, there's some elf fruit by a pillar, and then we head another fork. That looks like a loop, so we'll head left first, where there are red triangles and rabid werewolves.
As you say. Very well.
Don't know where my team are. Oh, there's my team.
I shall do it.
Someone else hit me.
Very well. I shall do it.
Let's end this.
It shall be done, as you say. Very well.
And there's another werewolf.
As you say.
There are werewolf pelts. There's gonna be werewolf pelts. Ooh, and money. And an electric injury kit, but there's this other. It's Denilah.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. You know of my clan.
Your keeper, Zathrian, is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to Athras. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
Fine. Very well. I will end your pain. With that, we can kill her. Unfortunately.
Gods, bless you.
And for that, we get +1 from Liliana and Wen. And we received some items. probably the scarf that she was talking about. And she, on her corpse, she has a fire crystal and a werewolf pelt. Ooh, oh gosh. Okay, so I guess not everyone takes to the curse? Is that a thing? Huh. She clearly turned into a werewolf, so it should have been fine, but I want to say allergies, but that's probably not it. That's probably most definitely not it. So we can go back and talk to Athos when we get back. Okay, well that is floating, but there's a hollow over there. And this is north exit to the west forest. Okay, so that's where we would have entered from. We came from the north exit, but there's some death root by the entrance. And there's just a hollow over there. Just chilling. Wish to be that chill. Okay, and moving from there, we're back at that fork in the road. We can go through this loop. Oh great, more trees. Alright, so going to the north passage to the other red triangles. Oh my gosh, there's so many bears.
It shall be done. Very well, as you say. I shall do it.
And that bear is doing a weird thing.
I shall do it. It is the done. Very well, it shall be done.
Why are there so many bears? I mean, I know it's a forest, but please. That was 3 bears. 3 whole bears. Guys. Oh no, there's more bears. Oh no.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Oh great, 2 ogres. Just what I needed.
Very well, it shall be done. As you
1
say,
ogre down.
it is begun. As you say, I shall do it.
And that's the 2nd ogre down. So not just Darkspawn, just 2 ogres. Having a stroll, you know? Friendly stroll in the forest. Ow. I'll just run right through those thorn bushes, it's okay. To get this lesser warmth bomb from a pile of rubble.
Something you need, my dear?
No, Alistair, never mind, I'm sorry. Looting the ogres. His health pulse on 1, and okay. And demonic encore on the other. You know, it would have been just good if you didn't have anything on you, if you weren't gonna have anything good. Whoa. Okay, this place is ruins. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to. It's ruins. There's pillars everywhere, there's bodies everywhere. And there's death root. And something over there that I can barely see out of the corner of my eye. Okay, so just looting. There's a steel spiked collar. Plus 1.5 to armor penetration, plus 6 to armor. There's a pile of bones with a silver chalice in it. Another pile of bones next to the rubble with a helmet of silverlight in it. Some death root, and a tiny little door. Oh, it's a gravestone. It looks like a door, but it's a gravestone. So, examining it, the air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. We could leave the tombstone alone, or we could disturb the wards. You know, for giggles. Legend of the Juggernaut. Mage's treasure. What? Oh gosh, there's a reverend. And oh,
Very
he
well.
pulled Alistair over to him. That's how he's fighting him already.
I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Oh my gosh, you're so dramatic. I mean, they are a high-powered enemy. They guess they earn the drama. Oh, Juggernaut plate boots. Oh, whoa. Okay, so there's Silverlight, which is tier 6. They require 38 to strength. Wen could totally wear that. Just because of the magic to strength. Because of her specialization. The Arcane Warrior? Yes. But Alistair could wear them too. So they are armor is, alright, so it's 3.15 armor, fatigue is 3.75%, plus 5% to fire resistance, plus 5% to cold resistance, plus 5% to electricity resistance, plus 5% to nature resistance, and plus 5% to spirit resistance. The emblem of the Archon of Devinter Imperium is stamped in gold inside these boots. The metal has an otherworldly shimmer that indicates it has been infused with lyrium. When equipped in the set with the Juggernaut armor, gloves, and helm, the character gains a bonus to strength and constitution. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's one of... No, it can't be unmarked, right? No. Oh, no, I'm just blind. It's right here. Find the mage's treasure. You have recovered one of the items hidden in the forest by the Devinter mage. The others are still out there. Alright, I like the allure of treasure. Treasure I can't wear, but, treasure nonetheless. Speaking of which, there's a locked chest with Dalish hardened armor
Task is
by
finished.
pile of rocks. And there is a charred corpse. With the Lesser Spirit Balm. Cautiously following the road, there's elf fruit in a tree up on the hill, and we see a person warming their hands by a non-lit fire. Witchcraft? Oh! Maybe, because it's an errand. Look!
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
A Naren?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
We could stay longer, if you wish it, Wen.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Okay, quest completed. +2 to Wen, and items received. But look at that real quick. Wow, we don't even get to talk to her. But it says, Anarin has long since forgiven Wen for her harsh treatment of him. Wen and Anarin talked, and she seems finally at peace. Cool, and I think that really is, yep, our last companion quest. There are no more companion quests. And the item we have received was Anarin's token. So comparing it with whatever I have for Wen at the time, which is Magister Shield, it is plus 10% to electricity resistance, plus 10% to nature resistance, and plus 10% to spirit resistance. This teardrop-shaped pendant is a chunk of dried sap on a length of twine. It's warm to the touch and is the same pale gold as the rising moon. While equipped, it augments Wen's vessel of the spirit spell and protects her. It doesn't say that, but it does that too. Okay, cool. So, moving on. Was there something back here? No, but there is elf fruit over here. And there's a chest. And there's a weird looking log. But there's a chest.
I am
Unlocking it, we get a lesser health pulse.
done.
A landmark tent. Oop, whoa. A word? What? Oop, he looks pissed. Oh, it's the Mad Hermit. So landmark tent, if we had dog, then that would be important to him. There's this tree stump, but we're going to ignore it for now and talk to this hermit. Hello.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
What are you babbling on about?
Questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will it do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
I mean, isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
I should certainly hope so.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Hey, you brought yourself. You're a mage. No fair bringing a mage to a guessing game. Please, I didn't know I'd be in part of a guessing game. Then, would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
I'm just gonna tell him. My name is Winifred.
Uh-huh. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So we could trade for the acorn, so do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
Okay, I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
Okay, so he won't trade for anything from the tree. There are a few things that he will take, and if you pick them up along the way, then that's fine. Okay, so he accepts the following items. So Athers's pendant, Dagon's boots, the dusk ring, you probably found that, the hollow horn, a scarf that Deniala gives you, which is a plot item, the Tale of Ellerin, which is a book acquired from Cayman, a song book, which is in a chest behind Lanaya, and then he just has a few things. But the first important thing is to get that acorn back if you want to side with the Grand Oak. So, I found some things in the forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
So, since I have that scarf, he's going to trade for that scarf. And since I have that ring, he's going to trade for the ring. I kind of don't want to give up the ring. I don't know where the ring Dawn is. How about this silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that.
Alright, hand over the
There.
acorn.
Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm?
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Oh, I thought he just ran, but okay. Yeah, that's cool. Oh. Alright, leaving the hermit to his exercising. We can follow the path. If you ever go up to that tree stump where he lives, and interact with it or steal from it, he will attack. And he's pretty difficult to fight. If anything, I might come back and fight him. At this point, I really just want to get that golden acorn and get out of here. Okay, so we have 3 of those weird trees.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're doing that. We're fighting Dury today. Alright, cool.
As you say. As you say. It shall be done.
Yes.
Do you have any fire or anything? No?
Immediately.
Oh, that works.
I am ready.
Did you really mark that tree for death?
I shall do it.
Oh shoot, we froze the other tree as well.
It shall be done. As you say.
Alright, cool. And like I said, these trees carry no worldly possessions. Oh no, there's a skeleton in by where those 3 trees were. And he carries Mythal's blessing. Have we had this before? I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. Yes, this whitewood buckler. Yes, I remember. It has the shield emblazoned with... Oh, the symbol of Mythal, god of vengeance, and eerily vivid on the face of the shield. Yes. I will take that. Mythal, the great protector. Oh wait, maybe I didn't see that? I thought I saw that before. Oh shoot. Okay, so... Alright, we're making our way back to that loop that we were in. Yep, we're at the end of the loop, so there's that magical barrier. Now we have to just go back, talk to that tree, hand him... Wait, we have the acorn, right? We didn't get swindled out of a ring to get no acorn, right? 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 Wait, plot items. I'm like, why isn't this going over? I don't understand. Yeah, so we have the Grand Oak Acorn. This acorn is enormous, as large as a human skull. The sight of it would probably cause a squirrel to die of sheer joy. Alright. Now we have that. Let's go and hand this over to the Grand Oak. Severin, he slayed it over, and he's only killed 4 things, and I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I mean, at least you've got no injuries, dude. I mean, that could be said for most people that has ventured with me. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Grand Oak. Is there 2 trees over there, or just 3? I'm sure there's only 2.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Wait, is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Cool. So with that, he gives us Oak Branch, which is a staff, two-handed staff, requires a mage with 24 magic. It has a damage of 3.90 and armor penetration of 29, range of 54, spell power of 4, plus 1 to magic, plus 2 to constitution, and plus 10% to nature damage. A branch taken from the grand oak, this staff seems as if it's alive. It is warm to the touch, the wood almost shifting and moving underneath one's fingers. Ew. But with that, we can now, I'm pretty sure. Nope, not that. Yes. We can now enter into the deeper part of the forest. Okay, making our way back to this magical barrier. The Grand Oak's branch allows you to pass the barrier. Beautiful. And there's a werewolf waiting for us.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try and settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Be wary. There is danger.
I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. As you say. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say.
Okay. I got knocked the heck out. Okay. We killed one wolf, a rabid werewolf pelt here. And some white wolf attacked me. Is that the white wolf that Zathrin was telling us about? Now that one seemed different. Different in a way. Well, we can press forward. There's another gravestone. There's a pile of bones next to it, with an onyx demon statuette and elf root. Alright, before we get to the gravestone, there's a chest with just one, elf light arrow. Over. And then another chest with 19 fire arrows. When did I switch to my bow? What in the world? There we go. That was weird. That was very weird. She acted like she had her bow in her hand, and I wasn't fighting with her. You know what? Forget it. Inspecting this gravestone, familiar warding runes are carved into this tombstone. We can disturb the wards.
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
Don't give them the advantage.
Like to taste steel.
Can I cripple him? No, he resisted
Very
it.
well. It is begun. I shall do it.
All right, let's go!
Man, Alistair is getting those killing blows. Alright, so he dropped the Juggernaut plate gloves. So we'll take those, and we'll keep moving.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Who's the lady?
I think this is it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
Who is this lady? Is she associated with Witherfang and Swiftrunner? I'm having more questions than answers. Maybe I should have really talked to that Mad Hermit. But we will end it here for today. In our next episode, we'll venture into these ruins, and maybe we'll have some of our questions answered. Hopefully. And hopefully we won't have to run into any more questions for answers and rhymes. Oh, hopefully we don't have to deal with any of those. Alright. So, yeah. Until next time.